Alright guys, check it out. So we have our Eufy security system here. Now this here is a 360-degree camera coverage floodlight. So you have the 3 floodlights kind of shine about on your driveway, and then you have this 360 camera that physically rotates. So this here is by a company called Anchor, which we've seen before, and this one here is kind of a different edge, being a security system. So we'll try it out and see exactly what it's all about. Now this here is our packaging, sealed of course, and as you kind of look about, it kind of showcases a little bit more in terms of detail. So you get 360 pan and tilt coverage. Sweet. Now it has a subject lock and tracking, meaning it has a built-in AI algorithm allowing it to go ahead and track a person if it detects anything that's out of the ordinary. Now it's got a two-way audio, so you can go ahead and communicate vice versa, and it's got a 2K full HD camera allowing you to go ahead and even pick up like a license plate, as well as the capability to showcase this if you ever need to in a playback value. Now it has waterproof rating, so you can go ahead and plug it outside and not worry about a tsunami coming. Well, maybe you would worry, but it also works with a voice assistant. It has 3000 lumen brightness, which is incredibly bright. 3 tunable light panels, so you can go ahead and adjust the settings if it's just a little bit too bright. And then of course it has an online storage, which is a trustworthy storage. Let's open it up. Oh, that's actually a really cool setup. So it almost has this, it looks like a robot. Obviously that's the first thing that would come in my mind, right? A robot. So it looks like a robot. Holy moly, this thing is heavy. I was not expecting it to be this heavy. This thing is a full-blown on camera. And I don't even know how do you hang this thing? It's actually I'm having trouble putting it up. I can't even imagine mounting it onto something. And we get this little pouch, and that is it. So let's take a look at the contents. All right, so we have our camera, heavy camera, and then we have this box. Inside this packaging, there is a QR code. It says add the floodlight camera, scan this code. So don't lose that code. And then we have some mounting screws, I would hope so. So some mounting screws, we have a hook, we have a strap, and then some screws, and yeah, I mean, this looks like a lot of different things going on there. All right, and then we have a sticker. Wait, this is a sticker. So this here's our floodlight. A lot of stickers on here. Very difficult stickers to take off. All right, then. It says, warning, do not stare directly at the light. Do not place on a flammable material. Remove the light cover after floodlight mounting. Whoopsie. So we'll go ahead and put that back on there. All right, so technically you're supposed to leave on the cover, but I'm gonna peel it off just because I wanna show you guys what it looks like. You could probably mount this thing with the stickers. These things are so difficult to remove. Okay, and more covers, sweet. All right, so this here's the beauty, I believe. Voila, check it out. So this mounts onto the wall, and then you got your power cables right over here. You got your ground, your negative, and then your positive. So this will mount onto the wall like this. And then you have your 3 floodlights, which you can adjust. You can adjust all of these based on what you like. And then you have this 360 rotating camera, which is this bottom pad over here. So this thing completely turns and gives you a nice 2K output. So this is actually really cool. Almost looks like a real security camera that you would see at a store or something. So this is kind of nice, a lot more different than what I was expecting. Obviously it's a lot bulkier, which is great. Definitely has a nice heavy duty feel. I think the next thing I'm gonna do now is go ahead and try this thing out, mount it up somewhere and see what it can do. All right, so we're all set and ready to go. We went ahead and mounted this thing up. Actually, a quite easy task. So you want to go ahead and find any kind of light source, remove that light source, and then use the 3 plugs to go ahead and connect to it. Now, it itself is actually a great quality piece. You do have the ability to go ahead and adjust the lighting settings. You can go and increase or decrease height and kind of move it about, which is nice. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the app now and see what this is about. Go ahead and open up the security system here. I can actually see what it's seeing. So if I click on play, it'll automatically show myself, hey, how's it going? And it's actually pretty good. So I can go ahead and rotate the camera by hitting the right arrow here, and you can see that you can fully rotate it in a full 360 motion, which is great. And actually the quality is quite crisp. Obviously it is a 2K camera, so you're gonna get that nice quality feedback, and the fact that it's 360 is also quite well too. So you can move straight down, you can go ahead and move up, and you can even turn on the light too. Whoa, that's bright. Now turn that off, on, off. At nighttime it does really shine up everything. You can even adjust the colors too, which is great. So if I go into settings mode here, speaking of the light, I'll click on light setting and I can control the particular color that I want. So I can make it more warm like this, or I can make it more cool like this. And I can decrease the brightness or slowly increase it based on my personal preference. All the way up, this is 100% brightness. And mind you, this here is bright daylight. So obviously it's kind of up to you what you want to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it at that. And you have a few different variations. So you have ambient settings. So this is nice. So it automatically detects your geolocation and it'll turn on the light at sunset and turn it off at sunrise. You can control the brightness, you can keep it dim, and the moment it detects a motion, you can activate a specific color or brightness. You can make it very bright if it detects somebody walking around, and it'll even notify your phone. Now, besides that, if you go into different variations of settings, you can increase or decrease the video quality. You have a camera storage, which has a local storage, which is 7.3 gigabytes built into it. That's great. And then you also have the cloud storage too, so based on what you're using it. Now, this works via Wi-Fi, and you can control just about everything with it, which is absolutely great. Now, you can even go ahead and talk through it. Hello?
Hello?
It's actually pretty good.
It's actually pretty good.
So there is a bit of an echo. So kind of gives you an idea what that's about. So it's actually really relatively nice. Now, you can click 360 look around. This will automatically rotate the camera to show you what it's seeing. So you don't have to physically move the camera based on your personal preference. You can just have it rotate. Now you can even hear the audio too. So it's a two-way audio. So that's actually good too. And you can hit record and you can even do a screenshot as well. So if I open up the screen, make it a little bit bigger, you can see I can zoom into the screen here too. And it's actually pretty good for a camera of its size. Now it's also got an alarm function too, so let's go ahead and try this out. Oh wow, that is loud. So I can try doing the light alarm. So this here's a light alarm. It'll start flashing like that to kind of grab the attention of whoever is there. And if I hit X, it'll disable it too. So it's actually a really good security system. Not only that, the fact that you can go and plug into it and just kind of connect to it wherever you're out, especially if you're out and about, this here is a great device. Now it does have the motion sensing, so if I go into our settings mode, I can click on motion detection. Now this allows us to create different zones. For instance, if I click on activity zone, I can control specifically what activities there are. So in this area here, if it detects a motion, it'll notify me on my phone and even record that particular movement. So that is that, and you can control detection range. So it does give you a good amount of variation of settings and customization. So I like the fact that it has all these specific details to it, and it's not just a simple click and use. You can control it and make it to your own specifications. So overall, great quality product, and you have the full access under the devices. So you can control this with your phone, and yeah, that is that. Now with that said, if you guys had any questions about this particular unit, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, I thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.